he is going to advance. He wants to get onto that objective. So, advancing. So, 4, 3, 3. He can't fire unless he gets the order to shoot after moving, which I might do. The Scythian's gonna jump over some boxes and get right here. Actually. Oh, there's no way it's not gonna be targeted by that guy. So, I'll just move there. Still within orders. Move 6 inches around his friend to get there, so that way he at least has... She at least has shots on, like, this guy. Right? Yeah, she's got some shots on them. This guardsman's gonna try to deny the flank. Gonna move like that. And the 3 plasma gunners here will just ready up because they don't know what else to do with their life. And these 2 will ready up. Now that's the end of movement. Space Marines can think about dropping someone. They will. They'll spend the command point. I'm going over here. There. And that way they can really try to deny this objective. Some Astra Militarum will spy command point. And drop another one. Another plasma gun, right here. Okay. Orders, top of phase. She will give orders to this one to be able to shoot after advancing. So that way he can shoot. Because he's got a big guy right in front of him. And now, Space Marines fire their first model. Now they have to really think how they want to do this. These guys could wipe them off an objective. And they have to hold this one and knock off that objective. He's going to fire his crack grenade right into that lady in front of him. Or, more appropriately, behind him. He's going to take his grenade launcher and go thump. She is scared, so it's forced to hit. But he got that hit. Strength 6, so 2 to wound. Got that wound. Pretty sure crack is AP -1. Crack is AP -1. So she has a 5-up armor save. She failed it. They have a command point. They will spend their last command point to reroll that. And still failed. D3 damage. So it's going to be damage 2. They took her out of action. She's actually worried. She's actually going to shoot 2 shots into that guy. He's obscured, so 4 is to hit. 1 hit. 5 to wound, though. Oh, got that wound. AP -2, so 5-up armor for him. He failed it. With a plasma next to him, he's actually going to spend the command point to reroll that to pass. Because if he didn't, he might actually get knocked out completely since he's already at an injury. That was a good spend of a command point to keep them there because they might have gotten knocked off an objective. So he's going to fire his bolt rifle, which is well within the 2 shots at that puny guy. Obscured, so forced to hit. 1 hit. Can't spend the free reroll because it's failed to wound rolls before modifiers, so 1s and 2s only. But he's got 3 to wound. He'll spend their free reroll on that to get a wound. Now it's a 6-up armor save for that guardsman who failed it. Injury roll. They don't have any command points to reroll that, so he's injured. Still got some plasma hanging out over here. You can shoot things. It's long range. We can't hit that, can he? Nope. Is there anything that any of these guys can shoot? Oh. This guy can see a shoulder. It's long range and obscured, so it becomes 6s to hit. Screw it. He'll do it. And since he's Cadian, he can reroll 1s. So he's going to overcharge. Oh. Long range. 1 shot. Reroll 1s because he didn't move. Cadians. Oh. So 1 in 36 chance. Alright, back to Space Marine shooting. This guy's just going to shoot into the plasma real quick. 2 shots, 4s to hit because obscured. They haven't spent their free reroll to hit yet. Doesn't matter. Can't fire. So now back to him. The objective's a little bit more worth it than that guy, so he's going to fire into that guy. Yep, this terrain blocks, so 4s to hit. 1 hit. 3 to wound. Wounds. Normal armor save. Made it. And he can't see anything, so he will fire into the abyss. Non-ready models. Well, Space Marines don't have any, so just straight on to people shooting. So comms will add 1 to his shot roll. You'll fire a shot into him and a shot into him. I have no command points for rerolls, so he will not overcharge. So the 1 shot into him, 3 to hit because comms gave him that. Missed. Shot there. Miss. That's what happens when you miss. The Scion is shooting into him. Obscured, 4s to hit. Not overcharging. 1 hit. 3 to wound. It wounds, but it's damage 1. So he lost 1 wound. This plasma gunner. Yeah, he should be well thin. Yeah, he's well thin. Should see how that guy looks to him. Actually, I should see how they both look. They're both just as obscured. He's gonna fire 1 on each model. Or should he go for the hammer one in front of him? It's an invuln, no matter what. He's just gonna fire at these 2. They're worthy targets. They're just obscured and he's injured. So it's gonna be 6s to hit. Except if he fires there, it's 5s to hit. But he's not going to be overcharging, so he needs both of them to hit. So he'll shoot this guy, 6 to hit, no overcharge. Doesn't hit. This guy doesn't hit. It's one guardsman shooting 2 shots into this Space Marine who's standing in front of him. 4s to hit. Both hit. He just needs to roll exactly that for wounding, though, because he needs 5s and 6s. Oh, yeah. How far is the Ripper gun? 12, right? Yeah. Yeah. He's firing his 3 shots into there. Obscured in long range is 6s to hit for him. But hey, might as well take it. It's one last gun. Ooh, right underneath this guy. I mean, technically that means he could have seen before. But he can't see that guy. It's probably long range. Oh yeah, it's long range and obscured. So it's 1 shot, 6s to hit. Doesn't hit. Thankfully he doesn't go like, well, you shot what was in your way. Oh, now him. He's going for this guy. He might be able to take them down. 4 shots, obscured, and he moved. But that becomes 5s to hit. He's got 1 hit. Strength 4 versus toughness 4, so 4 to wound. It wounds, and I think it's AP -2. Just like all the other hot shot stuffs. Yep, AP -2. So he's got 5 up save. Failed it, no command points. Damage 1, so it removes his last wound and goes into an injury roll, which takes him out of action. That's actually important. All firing has done. Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, what are these tokens? And I was like, oh yeah, they were ready models, so they fired. Oh, she didn't shoot, but she can't shoot anything. Now we go into melee. He charged. Pretty sure he's the combat specialist. Yep. So he's got 4 attacks with his hammer. He's going to put 2 on there, 2 on there. So 2 on this guy. It's a hammer, so it becomes 4s to hit, I'm pretty sure. Yep, 4s to hit. Does he want to spend the free reroll? Nah. It's 3 to wound anyway. And it wounds. And it's damage 3, so takes out all of his wounds. Killed. The 2 attacks on the other Ogryn. 4s to hit. 1 hit. 3 to wound. It wounds. Goes right on through. Damage 3. Hoo! That's a very dead Ogryn. Alright, I need to start putting dead models together kind of thing. Alright, so, funny enough, 4 dead, 3 dead. But we count victory points now. Oh, no. Morale, I need to do morale phase, because if there's enough injured and dead, that could change things. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So to be at half, or greater than half, they need 8. So there's 4 dead 2 injured. That is not 8. They do not need to do a break test. But, however, they do have to take morale checks for things like this injured model. So if they fail the morale check on this guy, they're actually in deep doo-doo. 2 plus 4, 6. He passes. This guy, he's got 2 people around him, but he can still fail. Or he rolls that one and automatically passes. So Team Astra Militarum is good. Space Marines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 1 more injured or 1 more dead, and they actually will be taking a break test. This guy, I think a regular tactical marine is leadership 8. Nope, they're leadership 7. So I can actually fail on a roll of a 6, right? Because, yeah, it would become an 8. But he passes. So now we add up points. Astra Militarum still on 2 objectives, so they go up to 4. Space Marines are only on 1, they go up to 2. Space Marines no longer have a sergeant, so they only go up 1 command point. Astra Militarum goes up 2 command points. Well, we roll to see what happens to the objectives again. I roll the exact same result. This makes it kind of depressing because they can make it where it's like these objectives all start disappearing, or we start putting one in the center. Yeah. Either way, round 3, not really changing priorities, even though that's the name of the mission. So, who's got the initiative? 9, 3. Okay. Initiative time. Ready, ready. He will move up to get on the objective. He will declare a charge on that guy. Even though he might die, he can prevent this guy from charging something else. Like him. Even though this guy then won't have any shots at anyone. But that's okay. So he's going to declare the charge. He has no gun to overwatch. So 2d6. 9. That's obviously... Womp, womp, womp. He'll move up again. He will go over here. Actually, get him a little bit like that. And this guy will ready up. And these two will just kind of hang out and ready up too. Oh. No. She'll walk on them and stand on the objective, and he will join her. Okay, these barrels still block him, so he doesn't actually have to move. Ready, ready. So they're going to keep trying to knock him off this objective. Space Marines. Well, they're going to ready these ones up so that way, they might be able to kill some things before they get knocked off an objective. He's stuck. What does he want to do? He thinks he'll win in melee. So he's going to charge both these models. So Overwatch from the las gun. Nothing. Overwatch from the plasma gun. Screw it. It will overcharge. Because we have command points, but he missed anyway. So he goes in. 9. He's going to be punching himself some guardsmen. He will declare a charge on that guy. Let's see here. How's it worded for... I need to check Cadians real quick on how it's worded, because does it apply to Overwatch? Because Overwatch is a special shooting attack. It's clear that I haven't been playing this as much, because I think I remember checking this up in a previous video in the shooting phase. So, nope. But since he's declaring a charge on him, he will overcharge because he's got 2 command points, so I can reroll both of them if I need to. Or he will just keep rolling those 3s. Charge distance. 7. I'm pretty sure that's in. Yep, that's well in. Oh, this poor plasma guy. He is about to be turned into paste. Oh, I forgot to indicate these guys get to go first. Alright, shooting time. This plasma guy... Oh, orders. Take aim to that one. Because it's the only one that really doesn't have anything... That's the only one that can really shoot, and that is close enough. So... she will add 1 to his shots. He will shoot 1 there and 1 there. He will overcharge this time. So 3 to hit. 1 shot there. It's a 2. He will not try to reroll that. Shot there. 3 to hit. It hits. 2 to wound. It wounds. AP -3. So 6 up armor save. He failed it. They're not going to try to reroll that. Damage 2. He's obscured, so they'll spend a command point to reroll that. Ugh, all I can do is cause another injury. I mean, it's enough to cause break tests, but not enough to get them off the objective. Especially because now these guys get to shoot. And he will fire his crack grenade into the comms. It's the best shot. 4 to hit because obscured. Misses. Can't spend the free reroll, so does he want to spend a command point? He'll spend a command point. And miss even more. She will now shoot into his back. 4s to hit because he's obscured. Both hit. Needs 5s though. Got one of them. And it's AP -2, so whoops. 5 up save for him. He made it. Lots of people making their saves in this one. You know, it's just like these two. This guy really doesn't like that particular guardsman. He doesn't want them to have more models on the ejector than them, even though he's probably going to die. And he just wants them to hold this ejector. So he's going to fire 2 shots. 2 shots, right? 2 shots. 4s to hit because obscured, and he doesn't care at all. Well, actually, is the guy obscured? Heck no. The guy's out in the open, and he doesn't care about his injury. So 3s to hit. Both hit. 3s to wound. 1 wound. He will make it an overkill. He will spend their free reroll to wound on that to get 2. So this guy needs 2 5-ups. I guess it's a good thing he spent one of those because he passed one. They'll spend a command point to reroll that. To get 2 passes. He could shoot, but he has no target. So, boop. This guy's now obscured for him. So he's going to fire 2 shots, 4s to hit. I have not spent the free to shoot roll. So he had to spend a command point to reroll, and this one is valid for reroll. Alright. 3 to wound. He barely got that wound in. 5 up armor. Failed it. No rerolls available since all command points are done. So injury roll. Aw, he just didn't survive long enough. More shooting. He's going to shoot into that guy. I'm scared to move, so 5s to hit. Reroll 1s because take aim. Oh my lord. Reroll those 2 1s. Dang, still get nothing. A lot of dice. A lot of nothing. All the 5s are being spent on armor saves. I don't think anyone else has a target. He's got a target. It's really... Wait. Long range, injured, obscured. He can't hit it. He's got the problem if he can see things, but he just can't shoot them. He's too hurt. So he's just like, oh. Anyway. Fighting. So charged models go first. Ogryn Bonehead, who's also charged. He's going to have 5 attacks. So obviously putting them all on this Terminator. 3s to hit. Actually, wait. He's got 6 attacks, but he's gained 1 from the charge and 1 from being a combat specialist. So 6 attacks. 3s to hit. All on that Terminator. All 6 hit. Strength 5, so 3s to wound. Ooh. Only 3 wounds. Whoop. AP -1, so only 3 3-ups for that Terminator. Yeah. And I might as well just swing the Terminator back because it can just go right now. It's not like something else will punch it. And it is 4 attacks still. Just putting all 4 on this guy. 4s to hit. His hammer. He's not going to spend that free reroll. They're going to save it for other things. Because he just needs 1 of these to be a 3. Whoa. He needed 1 of these to be a 3. He only got 1. But it goes right on through because damage 3. AP -3. So damage 3. If he didn't roll that 5, this guy would have lived. Another one poofed. I think there's going to be a lot of morale checks after this. Other models who charged. Him. Oh, God. That Zealot. Becomes 3 attacks because it charged. And it becomes strength 10. But still 4s to hit. 2 hits. 2s to wound. Yep. They go through. Damage 3. It's very, very... There's a blood puddle there. It's probably not even a puddle. It's just vaporized. It's just nothing. Now this melee, just a regular old tactical marine. So he's got 1 attack. He'll put it on the plasma gun. He's got the free reroll to hit in this phase. He hits. 3 to wound. He got that wound. He's got his 5-up armor. He made it. I'm just going to roll them both. Because it's 1 dice for each guy. So if they both get an injury, they're both rolling an injury roll. So they need 4s to hit. And they whiff. It's all shooting. Okay. I need to double check numbers because I keep forgetting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 5. They have to do a break test. So Space Marines do... Well, yeah. Space Marines do a break test. 6, they passed. Pretty sure Astra Militarum is doing break test too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15... And they have They're exactly 8. They literally just got to where they have to do a break test. 7, I'm pretty sure their leader, who's still in the field, is 7. Whew, yep, they just barely passed. But this one has to do a morale check anyway. 2 plus... Okay, they need to roll a 1. But there's a Voxcaster still in the field, so they re-roll and still fail. Shaken. However, they still hold this objective, so they still go up to 5. Space Marines go up 2 more, so they're up 4. Oh, right, these guys have to roll morale, since he can fail. But he passed, and he passed. So, whatevers. Round 4. And we also see what happens to the objective. Oh, whoa, a different result. 1, 2, 3, 4. We remove 4 from the battlefield. That hurts the Tempestor pretty badly. Space Marines go up 1 command point. Astra Militarum goes up 2. Who's got the initiative? 10. 7. So, Tempestor still has initiative. And these 2 will ready up. He will ready up. Gotta jump over some barrels and just get about here. Yes, I know he's gonna be, well, jump over the barrels and go over here. Be in cover. Get some shots though. Okay, he just can't do anything. He can't react. These 2 will ready up for just in case that Space Marine falls back. Fortunately, he has to stay there if he wants to continue holding an objective, because they might get blasted off this one. She's actually going to advance to go 10 inches. Just squeeze in range to give orders. So they're really going to try to knock off there. Alright. Space Marines. They really need to try to hold this down because they realize if they get knocked off, it only will end up in a tie. He does have to ready up. He is going to declare charge on her because she's worth it to lower the leadership value of this. Welcome back. My camera died from battery power. I wasn't paying attention too much, so the battery just died, but it makes a very loud noise and it's very obvious. So, huzzah! I didn't lose footage. But that also means that the battery died, that this video is going pretty long. So either this is part 2 or a very long video. We'll see in editing because I might have spent too much time just reading rules. Anyway, back to what was about to happen. This model was going to charge this model. She can't see, so she can't overwatch. So we just go right on into rolling that charge distance. And just kind of to clamber around that. So let's say 2 there. Okay. Very well, booge. Like, get over here. And yeah, that's movement. Top of shooting phase. Orders. She's going to take aim to him before she dies. Alright. So Tempestor gets to shoot first. So he's got the orders, take aim. She's going to add one to his comms. He's going to shoot one into there, and he's going to overcharge. So it's still 3 to hit, so shoot there. Reroll once because of take aim. He gets that hit. 2 to wound. It wounds. AP minus 3. Damn, 6 up. Failed it. He's not going to roll on that. Reroll, he's not going to spend the last command point for that. Damage 2. Because he's injured, that truly becomes a dead model. Now the other shot. Reroll because of take aim. Oh, but he doesn't get that hit. And we can't do anything else about that. Crack grenade into comms because it makes the most sense. 4 to hit because obscured. He's not going to spend the command point for that. Comms is going to take her 2 shots at him. 4 is to hit. 1 hit. 5 to wound. They'll spend a command point to reroll that. Oh, didn't get it. He's just going to fire 2 shots in the comms because that really can hurt guardsmen even more. Gets 1 hit. 3 to wound. Gets that wound. She has a 4 up armor. She failed it. We'll spend a command point to reroll that. To continue to fail it. Injury roll. 4. She is obscured, so wouldn't count. So he's spending command point to reroll that. She's injured, but she still gets the Vox ability, so he's annoyed by that. He's going to fire... She's going to fire plasma to there. They don't have any command points, so not going to overcharge. Actually, she sees this one. Yep, not going to overcharge, but still 4 is to hit. Because ballistic skill 3 plus. 1 hit. 3 to wound. Ooh, it doesn't wound, and they spent the command points. You actually could see around that. All that mess. So just obscured now. So 4 is to hit. 4 shots. And unfortunately not Cadian, so can't reroll on that. But 2 hits. 4 is to wound. 1 wound at AP minus 2. So 5 up save. Failed it. No command points, so can't reroll. 1 injury roll. Obscured, but yeah, obscured. 1 injury makes a 4, but obscured makes a 3 again. So still there, and plasma fired. So gotta put that token there too. Now these 2 doesn't matter anymore because he didn't move. He's shaken, so he can't shoot. So shooting complete. We move on to melee. Charge model goes first. So hammer time. What? It's 4 attacks? Yeah, it's 4 attacks. Oh, boys. 4 is to hit. Oh, boys. 2's to wound. Wow. But just needed 1 to go through. He's damage 3. Yep. Poofed. Guardsman now can punch first, so plasma will punch. 1 punch. Hey, hits. Does it wound though? It wounds. But armor saved. If this Marine failed the armor save, I would laugh so hard. It's gonna punch the plasma back because it's like, hey, you hurt me. Hits. Wounds. Plasma failed to succeed to not get hurt. Oh, that's a dead. Guardsman next to the Space Marine punches. Hits. Doesn't wound, though. So all that punching's complete. All this punching is complete. Everyone's doing break tests because no one failed it last time. So we'll start with guardsmen. 6. I'm pretty sure Scion even is 6. Oh, I didn't realize Ogryn Boneheads were high leadership. But either way, 6 is a pass. We'll roll for this guy first. Failed, but Voxcaster's still on the field. Still failed. Now the Voxcaster has to roll. Failed, but technically Voxcaster is still up, so reroll. Pass! So, everything's still kind of there. Space Marines. Oh, yeah. Space Marines need to do a break test. 8. I think that's still good because they still have, like, Terminators on the field. Yep. The Terminators make it pass. He still has to roll. 3, 6. He passed. So we can now add up command points. Astra Militarum has none, so it stays at 5. Space Marines add 2. They actually go up to 6. Wow, this game turns much tighter than anticipated. Variable game length. I'm pretty sure it's at the end of turn 4 that you start rolling. See if the game ends. Okay, we roll to see if the game ends. It doesn't. So, round 5. Both teams only go up 1 command point because they only have 1. None of them have leader. And now we roll to see what happens to the objectives because of changing priorities. 4, which would have been this objective being removed. It's already removed. So objectives still don't really change. Who's got the initiative? 7. 6. So these guys got the initiative. Ready. He's going over here because he can get some shots on there. We'll just ready up. It expects a hammer to the face. And this lone guardsman will ready up. And this Space Marine doesn't really have much going on in its life anymore. And it's like, oh, its objectives over there. I can't make it in that time. So, ready. His hammer's just realizing it's just going to have to eat it. Oh, this guy will charge. You know, why not? Overwatch. You know what? If it fails to kill the model, because it's like a 3-inch charge, right? Okay, this model could roll Snake Eyes and still successfully charge, meaning it just has to kill this model to survive. So you might as well overcharge, because if you die from the overcharge, this model stays there, because it's the only model declared. And it got its hit anyway. 2 to wound. They have a command point, they will spend it to cause that wound. Granted, he has an invuln, 3-up invuln. He's got command points, they have to spend it. He failed it. Damage 2. Aww. He doesn't have any more command points. Oh, he takes a wound. Aww. You're gonna die, guardsman. Scion. You're gonna die. Oh, wow. That was so close. Well, I was gonna move that token. He doesn't want to fall back. He just wants to continue punching this guardsman. So, top of shooting phase. Tempestor have shooting first. So, will add to his shot roll. He's firing both shots into there. He will overcharge. Screw it. They don't have any more command points, but as long as he kills this model, it doesn't really matter. 3's to hit because of comms. Both hit. 2's to wound. 2 wounds. 2 6-up saves for him. Made one, failed the other. Damage 2. Actually, well, double 6s for one thing. But also, he was already at 2 wounds. So no matter what, he was going to die. So they knocked them off this objective finally. He can't see that guy, so he's just going to shoot into the Vox again. Just try to avoid those rerolls. So 4 to hit. Fail to hit. Doesn't have any command points. Can't spend that. So she's going to fire her 2 shots into him. She's injured. He's not obscured. So it's just 4's to hit. 2 hits. 5's to wound. Hey, 1 wound. AP minus 2, so 5-up save. He made his save. Now, non-rated models. He's the only non-rated model. He will fire. He moved. So it's still 4's to hit. He's out in the open. 3 hits. Strength 4, so 4's to wound. 1 wound. At AP minus 2, so he gets his 3-up invuln. Failed it. He takes a wound. He's still got more wounds left. These Terminators are tough. Now we go to punching. He charged. 4 attacks. And his doesn't care about the wound, but he's still swinging a heavy hammer. So 4s. Oh my god, that's so many 6s. And it's 2's to wound. You'll save that for the Space Marine that needs to punch. So now this is the injury roll, because obviously those went through. Oh my god. He takes an injury. They both hit each other with extremely powerful weapons. They both just injured each other. Now, guardsmen can choose who to fight next. He's going to, obviously, Astra Militarum is going to choose this one guardsman to punch the Space Marine. He hits. Fails to wound. Space Marine punches. He will spend that free reroll to get a hit. And gets a wound. He gets his 5-up armor. Failed it. Gets an injury roll. Killed another guardsman. This one Scion punches with all of his might and hits because he needed a 5 because of his injury. But he still needs a 5 to wound. I would have loved if he actually caused another injury roll. Okay. So punched. Now we go into morale phase. No one's broken yet still. Scion. They're still passed. 6, they still passed. Everyone's passing their break tests. The only ones that have to roll, this guy, failed. Voxcaster's still in the field, so he rerolls. Failed. This guy, failed. Voxcaster's still in the field. Failed. So, shaken. Voxcaster. Failed. Still on the field. Failed. There we go. And Space Marines. He's got an injury. Failed. But he's got, and they shall know no fear, so he rerolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. It's actually a fail. Really? Okay, I need to double check. Is that guy really failed like that? He's a Terminator Sergeant. I feel like... Okay. He's a leadership 9. He just barely passed. That would have been hilarious if he failed and he's just like, oh god, we're both punching each other. This is terrifying. Stop punching. No one has this objective. They're the ones with that objective, so they go up to 7 points. But that just means if somehow Astra Militarum gets on both objectives, they can win. Which I don't think is going to happen. Because first I have to roll to see if the game even ends. And it does. Game ends. Obviously, Space Marines win, but only by 2 points. And that really came to... That was actually a tight game. Even though Astra Militarum rolled with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plasma guns, a plasma pistol, and a hot-shot volley gun, they just couldn't kill them fast enough. Or really just... These Terminators did their work. They just came in, popped what they needed to pop. It would have been an interesting next turn. They probably would have made it when no... Actually, I'm just curious. What would have happened with the objective? Absolutely nothing. So unless they could kill this guy and this guy, Space Marines were probably going to win way heavily. They would have been like 9-5 instead if they went one more turn. Either way, that was a very interesting game. So, have a fabulous day, everybody.